Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Taper. Last time out, Salomon had an okay, not great series against the Seattle Mariners. Finished it out, rather. Got himself a double, triple, couple walks, but really not much to boast about. And really, this season hasn't been a whole lot to boast about. Slugging .533, which is really good, I guess. But, you know, you'd still like to see a lot more homers. He's hitting pretty well, doubles and triples, but not a lot in the way of dingers, and that's what we want to see, is more dingers. Let's go out here and get some. Now, this is it's coming after a couple weeks of me not being on the channel. I apologize for that. I've been taking care of stuff offline, personal stuff. You know, everything is well. It's a new year, new season. We're going to get ourselves into it. So, let's see. Defensive reps, I guess? I mean, I guess we could do base runner aggressiveness, but that's almost entirely an AI thing, so that seems like kind of a waste to me. Meh. I mean, I guess it's characteristic for Salomon. Go get it, Salomon. Raise that cap up. Steal 3 bases in the next 3 games. Well, we got to get on base 3 times, and that's not really guaranteed at this rate, so let's go. One more clubhouse day. Let's make friends with Corey Kluber, I think. We can... Let's see. Adrenaline's pumping, fired up. Let's go get these guys today. Excited for any game against a rival. And indeed, we are up against the crosstown Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, plate vision is something where Salomon is really kind of hurt. Yes, Los Angeles Dodgers here. We are going to Dodger Stadium across town, and we are going to go into their house. So let's see if we can't go in there and get it.
Tuesday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3. 8 out. Out.
Well, not much excitement here going into the top of the second. 1 out, still nothing. See what Salomon can do against Walker Buehler.
Dan, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs.
Coming in at kneecap level, Salomon has to do the shuffle to get out of the way of that one.
I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes.
Fouled off that slider.
Dan,
made contact with it at least.
Player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's
didn't see what that was, but it was low out of the zone, and I went fishing for it like a chump.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball.
So, our next attempt out here comes courtesy of Kevin Pillar. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani kicks and deals.
Here comes the 0-1.
And it's just going to be an easy fly ball, can of corn to the kingdom of Salomon. That's the second out of the inning. Not really getting an opportunity here to
Salomon Barrios comes into this at-bat
get into my
game.
what's it called? Fast forward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that wasn't hard to
breaking ball
lay
that
off.
time that misses out of the zone. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really
Slider
hard
away,
to
2-0 count.
pitch as well, and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more
elsewhere
now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ooh, dotted the corner with that fastball. That is a 2-2
That's
count.
just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with
Cut her
it.
up,
I can live
foul
with
it
that
off.
being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
I'm looking for it down at the bottom part of the zone, and he is throwing it up a lot.
Offering. And he's getting
That's
his
3-2.
money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the
Second strikeout of the game for Salomon. There we go. Get the Sims the next appearance.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
Next time out, it's tied 1-1, bottom 5.
Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelly on deck, or at the plate, I should say.
Pulled high in the air out
High
to
fly
right
ball,
field.
right field. Salomon is under it.
He gets to it and
First
makes
out of the inning.
catch for the first out.
Coming in, top 7, 1 out, 1 on.
He'll look to bounce back.
Might as well do it now if we're going to do it.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell. One, and we'll see
Two-seamer down and
if he
in.
tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Liner straight to the second baseman.
The runner didn't get very far from the bag.
Yikes. Okay, Cody Bellinger coming up. Bottom 8, 1 out, nobody on, and it's still tied 1-1. Another fly ball right at Salomon, really. No question on that one. 2 away. Now Jorge Alfaro. A couple hitters later, and we're now down 2-1. Not going to be able to get to that one.
And that's in there, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night.
And that is going to be all for the Angels in this one. Blow up late, and they are not able to recover.
Close one tonight, 2-1. Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Julio Urias is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if
All right, down in a hole early in this one. Down 2-0, top 2. Runner on first with 1 away. We'll see what we can do.
From the stretch.
Fastball low, taking ball down.
This LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off another
Obviously, I've been out of the game for about a month. Did a little bit of offline play, but not a heck of a lot. Actually, all my play is offline, but what I mean is that wasn't recording at the time.
Looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
Salomon with the guts there. That one coming in at chin height, and he just stares that one down.
Really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a shot out.
Liner, right center field, and that one's down at the track. Salomon
And he'll scramble.
And he's going to stay there at second
safely.
for a nice little double.
No
Let's
question
go.
he's been struggling
Benga!
at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to
Well, obviously, we can't make a steal off of that.
Take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Smoke on third. Barrios at second with one away.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Pulled that foul. 2-2 count here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground.
Little grounder over to shortstop. They are not going to make the play on that one.
He's able to beat the throw to first.
That is a egregious little fielding error there. E6. Hey, maybe the Dodgers need a shortstop. You think they'd be interested in Salomon?
So striding in.
And here comes the
As he's
pitcher.
got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run.
If you're
just
bunting, I'm
90
going.
feet away at third. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Bryant
Can't go
is
on
over
that.
now, and he's got it
So,
for round
shoot.
number 2.
But that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. 1-1 count to him.
2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
See what he can do.
The 1-1.
Swings on one in the dirt. That'll take it to a 1-2 count.
Up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but
Salomon
that
just
swing
itching to
was
get
way
those
out of
legs working,
control.
get over
You
there
still
to
have to stay within
home plate.
yourself and look for your pitch.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there. Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Hit the other way.
Loop into right field, but the right fielder's on it, and that is going to end the inning. So Salomon hits himself a nice little double. Gets him on the board, gets himself on the board for the series, but unfortunately goes for nothing, and we're still down 2-1.
Now at the plate,
Gustavo Cedeno here. Bottom 2, 1 on, 1 out. Still down by 1. Fly ball, right field, and not a chance. That one is into the stands and gone. I guess Salomon can go pull that one. I mean, it's right there, Salomon. It's right there. You can go pick it up. Pick it up, throw it in the stands, hand it to a young fan. Be the bigger man, both physically as well as emotionally. Just whatever you do, just don't leave it lying out there. You might trip over it.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted.
All right. Salomon coming back out. Look at this.
Follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
I think we got no choice here
Last time up.
but to go looking for something we can yoke.
Maybe once an AB.
Jeff
maybe
McNeil
once a
on
game,
third, Corey
maybe once a
Dickerson on
week.
second,
He'll
Justin
certainly
Smoke on
capitalize
first, and of
that.
course, Salomon Barrios at home plate ready for something he can bang.
The set and the 1-0. Line towards
Liner
that
gets down, so Salomon at least going to drive in a couple runs on that one. Not as exciting as a grand slam, but, you know, all things considered, I'll take a 2-run single. Let's go.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real Muto.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Goes inside with that
hasn't gone
one.
the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Full count.
3-2 count.
3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever
Shoot,
one
he may
feels
just
most
walk in so he can
comfortable
get at the pitcher.
That's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The payoff pitch.
All right, you're up. You're up.
Popped up. Bellinger has room in foul territory.
Well, it's not going to matter.
This one, and the inning is over.
Cody Bellinger gets that one in foul territory, and that is going to end the inning. But Salomon again, base hit, gets a couple runs in. The pull-ups back within one. Here going into the bottom of the third.
One out. Hey, you can do it.
And Salomon back out. It's still a one-run game, but now it's 6-5.
Last time up.
Pajarillo.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
What is this? Kenta
5
Mae.
runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Let's go right here. Strike.
A swinging
count.
strike,
Oh,
and now
wait.
it's 0-2.
Here we go now.
Couple good changeups.
Hard hit and deep.
Yanks it, right field line. That's going to fall fair, and that is going to be a ground rule double for Salomon. All right, so I believe he's 3 for 3 on the day. That's quite something.
Fences are shorter. This is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Short right fence there in here in Dodger Stadium.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Swinging at that one well
Not
away.
much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. Runner breaks the
They didn't think he would do it, but he's doing it.
It's softly down the line to third. In time to
For all
first,
it's
and there are
worth.
2 away.
Well, prevented
Here's
a
the Angels pitcher, Robbie Ray.
prevented a
Runner
hit
in
and run, I
scoring
guess,
position
or
resulting.
a double play on that one. But Robbie Ray now has to get a base hit.
Hey, come on now.
Hit on the ground out to short.
That's going to be a grounder over to short.
Throw in
And that's not going to be good enough, unfortunately. Salomon gets over to third on that one after a nice little ground rule double. But
it's the Dodgers 6.
Angels
and
get
the
nothing out of it.
Angels
It's 5-6. And Salomon one more
Now
try.
to the plate, Salomon Barrios. He's looking to go
The right
4
fielder.
for 4 with a base hit right here.
Here we go.
Begin to
At the moment,
Jimmy
Dylan
Fox, so he
Floro
steps
is the
out
guy
and asks
on
for
the
time.
mound. Sinker, slider, four-seam, fast changeup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Dickerson, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Oh, that was a good one. I was just a little up front
Might have been
with that
cheating for
one.
another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sinker to the outside, and that is
outside.
going to be ball
1
one.
and 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Slider taken, ball 2.
Hey, let's go, big fella. All right, Dodgers.
Sinker below the zone. I didn't need to go for that one, but it did.
Hey, keep trying. Let's go, big dog. All right.
And that one is going to be
This one's in the
low.
dirt.
And that is just
And
going
he's
to
gonna make it
allow
up
the
to
runner
third
to get
here
up
as
to
he
third.
advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have
Kicks
to be
off
sure
the
you
home
can
plate
make it. He was
off
there,
of
and
Jorge
now he's
Alfaro's
only 90
glove.
feet
Jorge
away.
Alfaro, former Phillies catcher, currently on the Marlins in
Another
real
full
life,
count
but now on
offering
the
on its
Dodgers
way.
in this world.
there's
And he's
ball
coming home on that
This
one.
gets away
That's
a
ball
bit.
4,
the run
and
is in to score from third.
Corey Dickerson is going to score on that one. So A little bit of nerves, perhaps, on the part of this Dodgers relief staff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Plus, this gives Salomon at last a chance to steal.
Ground ball last time up. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Driven nicely into the gap.
Come on, go hard.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Salomon coming around to score in that RBI double. Let's go. Brought us back within one here. Late in the going from JT Real Muto.
Out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Salomon still 3 for 3 on the day. Got a walk, but at this point we're up against, I think this is Kenley Jansen, and that's not a position I want to be in.
No balls and a strike to count.
Pulled that one early.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1. Rounded softly
chops
down
it
the line
foul.
toward first.
Hey, see you trying to right back in the picture, huh, now? Let's sweep him, guys.
Ground ball left side.
Grounded it over to short. They're going to have to set and throw, and they make the play. So Salomon doesn't go 4 for 4 on the day, but I think he can still feel pretty proud of himself there. 3 for 4, 2 doubles, an RBI, and a walk on top of it all. That's not a bad day's showing for one guy. Well, it was a 2-game series for Salomon. Mixed results. Had nothing really going on in that first game, but kind of went ham in the second one. 2 doubles, a single, the RBI. Not a bad day's work. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Just a short one to get me back in the swing of things, and we'll be back for the rest of the week. Should be back as normal. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.